Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to Far in the Depths, totally scientific combat testing, because that's what I feel like doing these days apparently. So, we're going to do some more combat data harvesting with the Draki Mark II to make the Draki Mark III as good as possible, Draki being Drakenslang, derp. And somebody suggested this vehicle for Draki to be tested against. This is the Crabiulon The Resurrected, Crabiulon The Resurrected, by CXOB, and this is a gorgeous crab lobster thing with a lot of APS guns that was originally made, or at least the first incarnation of it, Crabiulon, I forget what the first one was called. Anyway, it was built to take on Brenzo's Ragnarok version 2022. I cannot believe that 2022 sounds old now. Time marches on, and it drags us all with it. But anyway, main reason we're here in the designer before anything else is I just wanted to show off some of the interiors. Gmodism already did that in his video pitting the Crabiulon against the Gimli. Spoiler alert, the Crabiulon did not win, but she's great fun to watch fight because she just pelts things with lots of bullets, and these are actually melee weapons on the front. These rubber slopes are decorated rams. So let's just have a brief view of the internals. We got a dude manning the helm here. The internals are really well done, by the way. I'll see if I can navigate us to where I really want to be, which is... Let's go find it. I believe engineering? Is it in... That's the... Wait, no. Let's follow engineering? No, that's outside. Let's go down here. Let's see if this is where we're supposed to be. There is signage, thankfully. Where is it? Where is it? That's not engineering. Right, I believe we're heading the right way. So you can see, this walkable interiors is something I just generally don't do because I'm too lazy. I'm too focused on making the damn thing float properly. Alright, crew quarters. This is... hello? One of these is the door. Alright, so here's today's objective, conquer the world. I believe that... Oh, yep, there we go. Here we go, this is where I wanted to be. This is where I wanted to be. There's a frickin' aquarium in here. So, this is what I wanted to show everyone above all else. How cute is this frickin' crab? This is a giant crab lobster thing with more crabs inside it, crabception. So, now that you've seen that, we can watch this thing get blown up, or do the blowing up, whichever happens. I don't particularly mind which. Also, particle cannons for eyes, just because, you know. Just because, that's important. Alright, so I'm gonna see you in the custom battle setup to get the custom battle setup. Repetition of words is fun. Alrighty tidy, here we are in the custom battle setup. On our left we have Crabiulon The Resurrected, along with the support vehicles of the Lobtercopter and the Emotional Support Plane 2. Two little funky things it has on its butt. And on the right we have Draki 2, the Drakenslang Mark II. So before we get started, just want to point out, firstly, the Crabiulon has has Sea-Wiz and missile intercept and stuff like that, is not Doom Cram proof, not at all. So, seen that when she was fighting the Gimli, and also I chucked her against the Turtle Lord just to see how she would do. She did not win, she gave a very good accounting of herself, and that was that. However, the Drakenslang, I feel, is kind of vulnerable to railguns because she can't dodge them, and her armor can only take so much. And all those guns you see, the big guns you see on the Crabiulon, those are railguns. But then again, the Crabiulon tries to close to melee range, which is exactly you do not want to do against the Drakenslang because she will run circles around you, and on the rear is where her crams are. So let's see how this goes. I'm not sure who's gonna win. Like, probably Draki, but who knows? So this is going to be a very, very laggy fight, unfortunately, because the Drakenslang loves to spit out small interceptors. And looks like first blood goes to the Crabiulon. And lots of bullets there. And immediately the laser systems over on Draki are locking on to... What's that? That looks like the Lobstercopter. And APS over on Draki's firing. Here are a whole bunch of big missiles, and the Drakenslang is pretty missile-proof. She has a lot of interceptors and a big-ass lambs, and also laser Sea-Wiz. Also, she does have a deflect, similar to the Gimli. We'll have to see if those do anything. So here's the deal. The Crabiulon, like I said, it has Sea-Wiz. Actually, the Crabiulon is in the lead here in terms of health, and looks like the Crams have whiffed. They seem to have aimed for the tail. The Drakenslang is not as missile-proof as the Gimli is, by the way, so that could be a bit of a problem for Draki. But Lobster Copter has been cooked, so nice point defense there. Let's see here. I believe that Draki's... yeah, her APS prefers to aim below the waterline, so that is good against the Crabiulon. There's a fair amount of her under the water. Alright, degraded mode, my old friend. Let's go have a look at the Drakenslang. The hit points are evening up a little bit. Diff guns on the end there firing. I'm not sure exactly... Okay, let's follow these crams in, and actually, hold on, pause the game. Let's see how much damage Draki's taken. The main turret on the Crabiulon, I think it spits Hesh. And let's see here, it has snubbed some barrels a little bit. Yeah, you can see that this is Hesh damage. You can see this external thump that has happened here, and it started to take out blocks in there. But yeah, like, alright, taking out bits in the middle. Let's see here. Is there internal damage happening? There is not. Internals of Draki are snug. The one thing that the Crabiulon does do is that she does weave about a little bit, because that tail on the back is a giant azipod, so that does make things easier. Right, so here's where the Crams have gotten their iron. Let's see, did that take out anything important? I think on the flanks, oh, right, yeah, there's missile silos here. On the flanks, nope, there are important things in here. Very important things as it happens. These are steam turbines. So, let's see here. Yep, okay, that's a turret deleted. So, let's see here. Draki has only got about a 3% health lead. Less than that, actually. But yeah, so here is where Draki has a little bit of an advantage, is because she's very fast, and she's very maneuverable for something that's half a kilometer long, so the Crabiulon is going to have some trouble pointing her nose at the target. You can see that these big scary railguns on the side here currently are not doing anything. And right there, what is that? Okay, so Laser Sea-Wiz? Well, yeah, it is Laser Sea-Wiz. Is currently shooting down a missile volley by the looks of it. Are these missiles... I didn't see if the initial volley managed to land. I think they did. Yeah, okay, no. Those are not doing anything. I still regret using small interceptors, because that's just rude. Just jolly rude. Let's follow these in. Just a little reminder, in case anyone's forgotten about what Draki fires. It's AP, Frag, Secondary Heat. It is Disruptor Secondary Heat. And it is APHE, Secondary Heat. So she's actually quite fond of using heat shells. There's a lot of heat. So thick armor is not a very good defense. Let's see what's happening down here. I think the APS is doing work. But there's good armor down here. Look at all this. Look at all that. Look at that. Also, by the way, what the hell are they called? Shields constantly changing color that look cool. I forget the technical term for... They're like them computer... That looked like a... Oh, hello. That just, you know, turn off your main gun. Damn, I think not even the Gimli managed to do this. I might be wrong. But, yep, this is why when you start having fights at this scale, you better seriously think about, like, how to make your craft cram-proof. And of course, there are pretty straightforward ways to do it. The Draki is actually not using one of the best ways to make your craft cram-proof, which is just bounce up and down. Be an airship. Let's see here. What's happening? My goodness. This fight. This fight is a laggy one. An emotional support plane, I'm not sure where the hell that... Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's gotten its... I think at any moment now the lasers are just gonna, like, kill it. I think Draki is down one laser turret, though. Did not see... Yep, there's only one. Nope, she's got both of them. Let's follow these in. Actually, no, let's watch these crams coming. So, Crabiulon being a melee vehicle, is super awesome. She's not quite fast enough to manage that. I don't think she managed to catch up to, Nah, she didn't manage to catch up to the Gimli in her fight against the Gimli. I'm talking good today. And I guess the Turtle Lord, she did manage to poke its head off with one of the claws. By the way, I'm not, I didn't record that, so that's not, that was for me. That was for BorderWise, just to see how the Crabiulon does. She's lost a turret, so she's not doing great. But the great thing about having lots of turrets is that you lose one, it's not a big problem. It's only when you lose all of them that you start to have issues. At any minute now, they're gonna shoot that plane down. I think the emotional support plane is actually just gonna... That's actually a really good idea. Let's... It just occurred to me what the emotional support plane actually does. I think it's just a fast thing that is stuffed full of, like, radar decoys, so... That is a really good idea, and is possibly a better idea than using missile decoys. It might effectively be cheaper. So let's go and have a look at this thing. I don't think... It's not damaged at all. Nothing's prioritizing it, I think... Yeah, it's just got a crap ton of, Oh no, it has missiles. Okay, missiles or torpedoes. But that's a really good idea. It's just you spawn in a little sub-vehicle that it don't matter if it gets shot down. But all it does is, like, have, like, really strong missile distraction. And that, I think that's a jolly good... I want to do that now. Oh, there's so many things I want to do. I still haven't made a video, like, on diff seawers and stuff like that. What am I doing with my life? I'm just trying to survive. Oh, we're gonna take out the claw. Oh, you missed the claw. Skim the flank, though. Also, bonus points. The Crabiulon, much like the Turtle Lord, red innards. Very, very nice. I mean, I do that with my internal slopes, but that's just so I can remember where the hell they are, because I'm frickin' blind, as it turns out. What the hell is happening here? I know those shells. It looks like Draki, one of the... Oh, I think one of the APS turrets got hit in the face over on the Drakenslang. That would make sense. Still firing, though, and actually are getting quite close to hitting, too. Alright, so the gap is widening. Draki is 9% health in the lead. I forget what the... I think, hang on. I need to remind myself, what shells are being chucked here? These are... Yeah, these are the shells that Draki struggles against a little bit, because they can catch her. And, they do... What the... Okay, Whoa! Look at that! Whoa, 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 whoa. I wonder. Damn. Hello, hello, hello. I am so glad that Draki 2, unlike Draki 1, does not have her... Oh, I recognize this. I think those saber guns are going for hot blocks, because that's where the engines are. The main engines, at any rate. The frickin'... You know what I mean. Wow, if Draki gets cut in half, I'm gonna be upset. So yeah, Draki, you got a time limit, because those saber guns will cut you, they'll split you right in half. Not in the fun way either. Yeah, that's, yeah, health lead, health lead. And this is also why Draki 2 has a redundant engine. She's got more of them. So once the laser systems are taken out, it doesn't matter. There's like a whole bunch of fuel engines as well that she can use instead to keep her propellers spinning. So yeah. I think that one turret has done like lots and lots of damage. Hang on, are the Crammers still firing? It can be hard to tell when the fight slows down like this. Okay, no, they're aiming. They are definitely aiming. Let's see here. Damn. Can we lock onto the cram cannon, please? No, apparently not. Apparently we're not allowed. Okay, Draki, you need to not miss. That's a big miss, by the looks of it. Or not. Huh, never mind, I'm full of nonsense. Oh my goodness, that was a good shot. Deacon's Christmas. What did that do? Oh, that... Oh no, the aquarium! No! The crab, the baby crab. Baby crab, doot 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 doot. Mama crab, doot 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 doot. Okay, looks like... Hang on, let's have a look here. Where are you aiming now? Are you aiming somewhere not the middle? Nope, it looks like you're aiming right there. Just me on these shells, slower than they used to be. Okay, so... Yeah, this could be a problem. It looks like they're aiming... What the hell are you aiming for? Damn. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you don't concentrate all your very important blocks right in the middle of your craft. I'm a little bit embarrassed that it took me this long to figure out. It is kind of amazing that the lasers are still online, though, since that compartment that is so exposed is in fact the laser compartment. Okay, so Draki, you need to take out this little gun right here. Can she do it? The answer might shock you. She almost did it. That is actually another advantage of this kind of design, is that because it's got various wiggly bits, the Crabiulon does. Whatever, like, block gets aimed at, there's quite a decent chance that it misses. It's a case for just, it's a form of aimpoint spoofing, I guess, where you just put clusters and blocks and spin blocks, or turrets, or something like that. I think actually the emotional support mode is doing things. My goodness. Well, if the Drakenslang's health suddenly drops down to about 50% and she starts despawning, we know what happened. It means she's been cut in half. It's amazing I haven't seen that happen with my craft more, considering they tend to be long, skinny canoe-X things. See, right here, like, no, Crabiulon's actually doing quite well with dodging these crab shells, if only because the Drakenslang is being really dumb about where she aims at the moment. She's aiming for the wiggly stuff. That being said, when she does put rounds in where rounds are supposed to go, it's very, very nice. Oh wow. The APS guns, by the looks of it, they're aiming... Yeah, they're aiming for the tail. Or they're aiming for something in front of the tail, and they're just missing a lot. Alright, so Draki is 20% hit points ahead. Let's see how that hole is getting, though. Where are you landing shots? Now, alright, so looks like... Alright, so the Sabo gun has now decided to zero in on this rear cram turret, which means we're not getting split in half today. Haha! But, yeah, that is cold comfort because... Oh, the emotional support plane is dead. I'm not sure why it got dead. I think it got disqualified or something. Where the hell am I going? Degraded mode, my old friend. So that right there is why the Mark III is going to have timed frag crams, because I'm sick and tired of crams not doing anything when they miss. I prefer them to do things, even when they miss. I wonder if the detection over on Draki has been messed with, because those crams are whiffing. They're whiffing a lot. Okay, 12% health lead. No, 22% health lead for Draki. One of these claws falls off, however. That's a significant chunk of health taken off. I still love how those claws move. I'm not sure what the criteria is, but them claws, they move. Trying to see, that looks like cram shells on the horizon. It looks like Crabiulon is going to steer into them. Here they come. Da 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 da. Okay, they hit. These claws are quite tanky, I do have to say. They're just solid lumps of metal with a turret in them. Alright, so alright, now Draki has gotten her eye in, zeroing in on what I think is the claw here? Interesting. Okay, that's been finally taken down. Now let's have a look. This fight has taken a while. Interesting. The one thing you've got to say for the Crabiulon... Crabiulon? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Looks like it's... Oh, hello! There's small interceptors. It looks like, apart from the missiles, the Crabiulon doesn't have anything to damage the Drakenslang right now, and the Drakenslang can handle the missile barrages just fine. She's got one laser series left and a lot of interceptors, so now it's basically just a matter of time before the crab dies. So I am going to speed up time, probably right now, and we get to watch this play out. So, see you after the fast forward. And there we go, the Crabiulon put up one hell of a fight, but she was ultimately defeated, and that is some shell confetti right there. My goodness, ejectors. Ejectors can make very, very pretty displays, as it turns out. So yeah, she did extremely well, considering that the Drakenslang... It's raining shells! Hallelujah, it's raining shells! Hell's bells! Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, considering the Drakenslang is bigger and more expensive than the crab. I'm just gonna call her the crab. Keeping that in mind, the Crabiulon almost ripped the Drakenslang in half with the Sabo shells that she has. So this is not insubstantial amounts of damage, and in fact, it's making me rethink having hot blocks in the middle of me craft, and it's making me think that maybe some kind of heat and radar decoy, maybe on the tail, something that just spins around and distracts shells a little bit, might actually be a very good idea. You know, just a thought, just, you know, maybe don't let the enemy just shoot at your main engine compartment all willy-nilly. So, we're learning something there. We're learning that, like, the things that I've thought of, because the Drakenslang Mark III, the work-in-progress one at least, also does that with its APS. It locks onto hot blocks, and it has very fast shells, which means that even if the target's hard to hit, it's probably going to hit it, and they're armor-piercing, so it also means, even if the target is hard to hit, they're gonna hit. Right, let's do round 2, because that was fun. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. We've learned a thing. We've learned a thing. Alright, so just to show off the difference, the crab, 207, well, just almost 200, basically 2 million materials. What's that number? Right, so 2,080,000 materials, just under 50,000 blocks, and Draki 2, 2.1 million materials, just over like 74,000 blocks. So, not strictly speaking an equal fight. There's not the same weight class, so to speak. But yeah, let's see if the crab can make magic happen. Because all she really needs to do is take out the engines over on Draki fast enough that... What's that? So, I want to actually stick with the Drakenslang a little bit. Actually, no. I want to follow the missile barrage in. Round 2, here we go. I want to follow those missiles in, and I want to see if any of them hit. So here we have the staff, and we're going to just follow the missiles in. There's the plane and the copter. They go off like that. And I believe, first blood goes to the crab. The crab! The claw! Yeah, look at all that APS fire. That's like, yeah, just immediately. That's why fast shells are a good idea. One of many reasons why fast shells are a good idea. The Crabiulon also has torpedoes, by the way, so... Alright, so looks like... Nope, none of these missiles are going to get through. There's just too many interceptors, and this Diff C was as well. Let's follow these crabs in and see what happens. Once again, Crabiulon is in the lead, dodging the first cram volley mostly, except not really. What did that do? I think there's mostly just armor in here. No, actually. That's, what the hell happened there? Alright, so there's an underwater gun here. I think it's not even firing, because it's just... The Drakenslang is actually just out of the firing arc, so... Yeah. Looks like hit point-wise, Drakenslang is in the lead. The crab gets the early lead, but the dragon, is what makes the difference. And let's go just follow these shells over here. I think I know where they're aiming. Yes, they're aiming right for the central compartment where the steam engines are. Oh, geez, they're actually tearing through here quite quickly. Right, so big steam engine right in the middle of the craft. Note to self, bad idea. Do not do that. Yeah, that's a lot of blocks. That's scary. I'm afraid of kinetic APS because 2 reasons. Hard to armor against. 2, what the hell is this? Oh, that's a small interceptor. Got it. Got it. Alright, yeah, now the Crabiulon is got a health point lead now. Yeah, it's dropping quick. I wonder if... Are the Hesh shells aiming for the... I think the Hesh shells are aiming for the same place. That makes a difference. If the lasers are taken out too quickly, that's a bit of a problem. Also, if the crams keep missing, which I hate. Yep, that's bad. That is one turret sniped off, but yeah, okay, no, the crab's doing very well this round. Better than the first one. That's for sure. Yeah, Drake's health is starting to drop a bit more. I don't think these are belt feeders. I think these shells... Hello. Are you underwater? It is. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Health just creeps down a little bit. Are there crams incoming? I don't see crams incoming. It looks like, yeah, I'm seeing a visible hole even from this distance right through the Drakenslang, which is a bit of a problem for her. Bloody great for the crab, though. Bloody great. I wonder why the lasers are not aiming for those little craft. Right, so another problem that Draki 2 has is that because she's fast, she makes distance, which makes her crams less accurate. These look like they're going to hit, though. Never mind. Never mind. I was foolish in my optimism. That's very annoying. Damn it. The Gimli made this look easy. Yeah, this is a very even fight now, and I don't like that. I prefer there not to be around 3. You know, I'm a little bit biased. It's a little bit embarrassing for a dragon to get beaten by a crab. Even a crab as magnificent as this one. See, at this point, I'm not sure if the rate of health loss for the Drakenslang has slowed down, or it's just the game being super slow. Alright, another cram volley coming in. And it looks like, yeah, the Loptercopter has finally been cooked. Crabiulon also very missile-proof, by the way. Strong shields, lots of smoke. And it looks like... Oh, the bloody cram cannons are aiming for the tail. That explains everything. Are there more cram cannons incoming? Yeah, but they're going to miss. I don't like how even this is. Draki, you got confident in round 1. No, you shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't. Okay. Definitely going to have to... Wait a minute, what the hell happened there? What is What is happening with the crab? The crab is getting hit hither and thither. What is going on in here? Right, so Draki did get dropped down to about 92% health in round 1, so that is something to note. I'm seeing... What am I seeing here? What are these bits? These are alloy plates, by the looks of them. Right, I think Draki might have gotten lucky in taking out that main triple Hesh gun to begin with, because that thing does a lot of damage as it turns out. That emotional support mortar just whiffed horribly. Alright, now these cram shots look good. Are they good? Well, one of them was good. The other one was not good. Is there another one coming, or has it been too damaged? Nope, it looks like there'll be another one coming. Once again, Draki might get ripped in half here. I don't like how even this is. I really, really do not. Here comes the crams, whiffing horribly by the looks of it. Okay, no, there's a sudden jump. There's a sudden jump. Oh, yeah, right. Turret got blown off by the looks of it. Wait a minute, what's that? That looks like... Oh, a claw got hit. That would do it. Yeah, that would do it. That would do just nicely, yes. Right, so 1% health lead. It's not looking good for the crab. It's not looking good for the Drakenslang either. Just gonna call it the crab. The claw. It is interesting how that moves. I don't know what the criteria is. I could have checked, but why would I do that? That would require actually doing things. And who wants to do things? I want to sit in a pile and just decompose. Okay, now the heat. The health is looking better for the Draki. Draki, rubber Draki, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Because you can't fit in the bathtub and it's hilarious to see you try. Seriously, half a kilometer of Battleship hydrofoil. Space Battleship hydrofoil. That is something to keep in mind from the depths. It's like literally anything you build, you could put it into space if you really wanted to. And yeah, see this Tokyo Drift move right here? If the crab, for just, you know, if you converted this crab into a whale and just ditched the claws, and just had her move around using that wonderfully maneuverable tail, she would be quite cram-proof, actually. Because she'd be wiggling around all willy-nilly. See? She's actually dodging crabs quite well. I think, actually, the Drakenslang's speed is working against her right now, because distance favors the crab, because she's got nice big APS and railguns and all that stuff. And, all making distance and being fast and maintaining a constant distance. I think Draki 2 maintains a distance of about 2,000 meters, which is actually too far for a cram craft to really do. Yeah, see, that's... No, you're aiming for the superstructure and you're missing. She also is set up to... The crams on Draki 2 are set up to aim for targets above the waterline, which is actually a bit of a mistake, because honestly, crams miss all the time for multiple reasons. So, really, like, you might as well have them aim at blocks below the waterline. It doesn't make much of a difference, on average. Like, if the thing is mostly underwater, they will miss a lot because it's mostly underwater, and if it's mostly above water, they will miss just because they're cram cannons and they miss. They do that best. What the hell happened? Why is there suddenly a 5% health lead when I wasn't looking? Alright, okay, so I think the APS on the Drakenslang is actually doing real work here. That is just a happy accident of our design. It's like, the APS survives generally better than anything else does because they're not so concentrated with small blocks. Wow, yeah, I need to change. That's another thing I'm learning is that don't get the cram cannons to hyper-focus on stuff above the water line because that means things like, oh my goodness, the emotional support plane, it's dead. She's dead! But anyway, so don't hyper-focus on things above the waterline. Let's follow over here. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. That's really bad. Draki. The AI controlling the APS has been taken down. That is unfortunate, with extra honey. So yeah, this is another thing that, by the way, already implemented on the Mark III is AI redundancy. Like, all the weapons have receivers is set to basically, well, all the AI. That looks like those crams are good. When the Sea-Wiz panics and shoots at it, that's when you know. Yeah, what? Where's that going? Hello? What just happened? Oh, yep, okay. I see railgun pieces, that's nice. This one, I'm not holding out much hope for the Drakenslang at the moment, but if they keep shooting just at the APS, that is actually in Draki's favor, because it means they're going to leave the crams alone, which will keep shooting. That's the idea, anyway. I see a cram shot. I see a cram shot. I see a cram shot. They are going to... They're not going to miss. Could be better. Okay, that was good. Okay, that was real good. You got to love FTD RNG. That makes a big difference. Okay, yeah, so suddenly a 12% health lead for the Drakenslang. Just a frickin' Hail Mary shot decapitating that turret. You know, as it happens. Once again, this turret is going to be a little bit of an issue, though, because it's still alive, and that's the Sabo turret that, oh yeah, there is a laser still alive. Also, I think the Drakenslang has slowed down, which is allowing its cram cannons to, do better, so to speak. How about that? I guess you need to start losing before you start winning, eh? Is that just how you like to do it? You're aiming for the frickin' tail. Why are you aiming for the frickin' tail? If there was a way to get you to not aim for the frickin' tail, I would frickin' tell you that. Watch me get demonetized. Oh, 89.9% health. Uh-oh. Draki. Let's see where this is aiming. That is aiming for those engines over there. I guess it actually makes sense that those guns would aim for hot blocks and try and take the engines out, because then, by gum, by golly, oh my goodness, the missiles are actually hitting. Anyway, so it would make sense that they take out the engines, because that means that the thing is crippled and can't move, which means that the claws can do the pinchy-pinchy. Is this cram cannon going to take out that frickin' it almost did. It almost did it. Jeez. Has the... Okay, they've been snubbed. Let's see. Alright, they're still good, though. They might have been slowed down a little bit, but not by much. Ah! There's a cram, we must follow it. I think it's slowed down its fire rate a lot, actually. Where the hell did the crams go? That wasn't a cram shot, that was flak. What the heck? Oh, okay, that was cram, apparently. Apparently that was cram. Apparently, what the hell? I'm being the world's worst... What was that? Looks like it was some kind of thing. Okay, so this was clutch. It looks like the Drakenslang is going to win anyway, because that turret, that one turret, is quite badly damaged. It's not doing as much as she's supposed to. And systems are just damaged across the board, and now the cram cannons are doing their thing. Hang on a minute. Drake? Drake, how fast are you moving? Drake, how fast are you moving? Okay, never mind. Don't tell me. Be that way. I do hate how on the map it doesn't give up-to-date measures on how fast something's going. Are we there yet? How fast are we going? Can you imagine if the... Oh, lordy. That's a lot of damage. Can you imagine, like... Jeez, if the crab... CXOB, I don't know if you're working on something, but if you make a very wiggly lobster, like... I know everything becomes crab, but you need to reverse evolution a little bit and make something into a long-range lobster. I'm talking about something that does... Like, you know in Elden Ring, them lobsters that are basically bubble snipers and they shoot you across the map? Make one of those, essentially. Make a long-range, wiggly lobster. Forget about closing the distance and you will have something truly terrifying. Okay, right, that looks like that turret is gone kaput. It is really cool how it ejects its shells up into the air like that. That's really dope. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's cool. I think that's very neat. Once again, it's raining shells. Hallelujah, it's raining shells. I was trying to think of a different rhyme than I did before, and I couldn't mention it. And it smells! There we go. There we go, I did it. Pat on the back, you did it, BorderWise. You made the rhyme happen. Are the missile interceptors still fun? They're not, and I know why. It's because the missile interceptors have their AI in the middle of the craft. That's no good. Wow, nearly took out the camera. How dare you? Also, can we appreciate how floaty the crab is? The crab is floaty. The crab floats good. Okay, yep, well, there goes one pincer. Alright, so I think the Gimli did a lot better than Drake against the crab overall, because the Drakenslang has had its middle engine compartment removed and has lost the AI for half her main weapons, and the Gimli, I think, just took it like an absolute champion. So, yeah, stuff to be learned there. Combat designs are not good against things that non-stop spit sabot shells. Come on, can you take out the other claw? No, you're gonna miss. You're gonna aim for the tail. I actually wonder. Hold on a minute. It's hard to tell sometimes. This doesn't really have aim point spoofing, does it? No, it does not. Now I'm tempted to make a lobster. I have too many things I want to do in From the Depths, and not enough time or energy to do any of them. Okay, are you going to take out the other claw? Nope, you're just gonna rip the insides to pieces, apparently. That's, wow, you really... Oh my goodness, that's the AI compartment. Did the propeller stop spinning? Nope, so not AI dead. Not AI dead at all. I've made a test version of the Drakenslang, by the way, which, a test version of the Mark III, I should say. That only has crams and doesn't have main APS, and it's actually annoying how good it is. It's doing much better against certain things than the actual APS on Drakenslang ever did, so I should probably do videos with that, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, there's going to be, I think there's actually going to be multiple competing Mark IIIs, and which one is the best one is basically going to be like who does the best against the Gimli. The APS only version, by the way, is definitely not going to be do that. Spoiler alert, I am testing against the Gimli a little bit. Not testing the actual Mark III, but yeah. It's raining shells! Hallelujah, it's raining shells! Wow. You would never think I did improv theater that one time. Yep, no, I got nothing. What rhymes with shells? Nels? Oh no, it's too late. No, BorderWise, reverse. You can't hear that, but I'm doing a pat on the back, but in reverse. Trying to imagine what that looks like, because I beefed it, so to speak. All right, so once again, the crab did lose, but she did really well, I think. She dropped the Drakenslang below 90% health, and she basically ripped a hole straight through the two engine compartments. I need to stop putting engines next to my AI. It's not a smart move. Why do I do that? I think I'm going to have to shuffle some bits around inside the Drakenslang. Because, frankly, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. I think I'm going to stick them on top of each other, so this kind of thing happens less. Okay. Poor Draki. Well, we learned things. We learned things, for sure. Learning that heat decoys is a good idea. Actually, if I, do heat decoys properly, we hopefully... should not have to worry about the thingy-me-bob. About about homing in on hot blocks. I can imagine it right now. Draki with a spinny tail. Well, once again, crams save the day. I like to talk smack on crams, but by gum, when they come through for you, they really, really come through. Look at this. Look at this frickin' look what they did to my girl! Look what they did to my girl! My girl! So yeah, that does it for this combat testing. The crab is really good. I like the crab. Me like crab. Me looking forward to reverse crab evolution into lobster. Or shrimp, or whatever. Something. I don't know. I look forward to things. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths, totally scientific combat testing. Farewell.